Saudi Arabia is placing a very large bet on artificial intelligence, aiming to convert oil wealth into long-term digital power. At the center of that push is Humain, a Saudi-built enterprise designed to control the full AI stack, data centers, cloud services, large language models, and end-user applications. The company is owned by the kingdom's sovereign wealth fund, which manages close to $1 trillion in assets. Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman introduced Humain in May, ahead of President Donald Trump's state visit to Riyadh. This week, at the Future Investment Initiative gathering in the capital, officials offered a clearer view of Humain's scale, timelines, and financing, and signaled how quickly they intend to move. Chief Executive Tareq Amin has set an aggressive target: position Saudi Arabia as the third largest artificial intelligence market, behind the United States and China. He argues that the kingdom's energy infrastructure is a competitive edge in a compute-hungry era. In his words, the national grid allows Humain to plug in capacity without building new substations, saving roughly 18 months on large projects. The build-out plan is substantial. By 2034, Humain says it aims to deploy up to 6 gigawatts of data center capacity across multiple regions inside the country. The partner list already includes Nvidia, AMD, Amazon Web Services, Qualcomm and Cisco, aligning chip supply, cloud tooling, and networking with local construction. There is new money behind the timetable. On Tuesday, Humain announced a deal worth $3 billion with private equity firm Blackstone to finance and build data centers in Saudi Arabia. The company also unveiled Humain One, an AI-driven operating system that lets users speak or type instructions so the computer executes tasks without traditional icon-based navigation. Internally, Humain has been running many corporate functions on these agents, from human resources and finance to legal, operations and IT, and says there is now 1 employee left in payroll, with the remainder handled by automated systems. The broader economic context explains the urgency. As Vision 2030 approaches its final stretch, the government is juggling softer oil prices and delays at high-profile construction sites such as NEOM. Officials see artificial intelligence as a pillar that can diversify growth, attract international partners, and absorb a highly skilled workforce. Regional competition is real. The United Arab Emirates has its own national AI champion, G42, and recently announced Stargate UAE, a data infrastructure initiative described as one of the world's largest outside the United States. That project, valued at $500 billion, involves cooperation with major American technology firms. Asked about the rivalry, Amin welcomed multiple hubs, saying it is healthier for global AI capacity to be distributed rather than concentrated in one place. He also stressed that Humain is structured as an operating company, not a passive holding firm, a signal that Saudi Arabia intends to build and run assets at scale, not just finance them. If Humain meets its milestones, the effects would be felt beyond technology. 6 gigawatts of data center load implies large procurement of power, cooling, fiber, and skilled labor. It could accelerate grid upgrades, spur renewable projects, and expand local training for data center engineering, cybersecurity, and AI operations. For multinational partners, the draw is clear: long-term contracts, abundant energy, and proximity to markets across the Middle East, Africa, and South Asia. Risks remain. Building that much capacity on time requires steady chip supply, specialized contractors, and robust regulation around data, privacy, and safety. It also depends on delivering competitively priced electricity over many years, a promise tied to energy markets and to national policy. Yet the direction is unmistakable. Saudi Arabia is moving quickly to turn fiscal strength into computing power and software capability,